Hey students, today we are going to discuss light. Okay. How do we see objects? You know, we don't actually see objects directly, we see the light that bounces off them. Without light, our eyes have nothing to collect, which is why we can't see in total darkness. Okay? We can see objects when light bounces off them and enters our eyes. Imagine walking into a dark room. You can't see anything because there's no light, but when you turn on a light or go outside during the day, you can see everything because light is shining on the objects around you. The light hits the object and then reflect into your eyes, allowing you to see. Okay? Okay. What is a light source? A light source is anything that produces its own light. Without light sources, we would not be able to see anything. There are two main types of light source: natural light source and artificial light source. You know, natural light source. These come from a nature. The most common example is the sun. The sun lights up the earth and helps us see during the day. Okay? Whereas artificial light source, these are made by humans. A common example is a light bulb. Light bulbs helps us see when it is dark, like a night when we turn on lamps or street lights. Okay? Okay. Here we have examples of light source. The most common example is sun, fire, flashlight, and light bulb, etc. are the examples of light source. Okay? So the next one is, have you ever seen light coming from a firefly? Yes, some animals can create their own light. This process is called bioluminescence. Okay? Okay, reflection of light from objects. Okay. This slide basically explains that not every object treats light the same way. Okay. When light hits a surface, different things can happen depending on what the object is. Okay. So, once light reaches an object, some of the light reflect or bounces off the object. Some objects like mirror reflects almost all of the light that hits them. Like this process is called reflection. Okay? Like some objects are like a wall for light. The light hits them and almost all of it bounces back like mirror. Okay, whereas other objects like windows reflect very little light. Instead, they let most of the light pass through. This process is called transmission. Like other objects don't bounce light, they let it travel right through them. Okay, for example, window. You can see that since the light goes through the glass instead of bouncing back to your eyes, the window itself looks almost invisible and you see what's on the other side. Okay,